Hi guys, welcome to my next video. Today we'll be using a step bench or chair and a set of weights. The choice of weights you use is totally up to you. I would describe them as moderate today. And moderate is going to mean something different to everyone depending on your current training plan, if you're doing anything else today, what you did yesterday, what you plan on doing tomorrow, your age, your experience levels. So moderate might mean 5 pounds, it might mean 15 pounds. I do usually recommend saying this is something that you could use with your legs for some endurance, like squats or lunges, and then something that you can press overhead knowing you're not going to hurt yourself. So if you have a couple sets of weights at home and you just want to have them nearby you, that's probably the best course of action. If you're somebody that's got really limited weights around, we'll modify as we need to. If you haven't taken any of my videos or classes before, my name is Becca. I'm excited to work with you today. My experience level my background, is in personal training and sport performance. So we're going to make sure you get a nice functional workout today, which just means it'll prepare you better for activities of daily life and any sport that you're training for if you're training for one. Again, bench or just a simple chair that will support you. We're going to put our back foot up on it. We're going to be sitting down to it, elevating our feet onto it. So you could even use a couch or an ottoman. So let's just get started with our first exercise of the day. Prepare for like a 25 to 30 minute workout. And our effort level today is going to be around moderate. Some of the exercises will feel harder and some of them we're going to feel easier, and that's okay. You're not going to die because of this workout. You're just going to improve your strength, mobility, flexibility, core, and your entire body. So I haven't even decided what I'm going to call this workout yet, but it's like a lot of my videos, just a nice total body workout that will make you feel better afterwards. So let's get started. We're going to put one foot up onto your couch, step, or bench, and you're just going to, one great way to make sure you're lined up well is make sure your knee is over your ankle so you're not too far away or too far forward. You're just lined up. So my shoulders will be right over my hips and ankles here. Everything's what we would call stacked. So this wouldn't be stacked. This would be stacked, right? This wouldn't be stacked. This would be. So just want to make sure you're lined up nicely. You can put your hands on your hips or behind your head, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're just going to lift your back heel off the ground about an inch or two. So you're going to lift, lower, and we're going to do 20 of these. You can hold weights if you'd like, but I'm not going to. Okay, so we're going to do up, two, up, two, up, two. There you go. That's the tempo. So just follow along with me and I'll count out your reps. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Switching to the other side. And we're going to lift, lower for 20. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Very good. All right. So now that we've worked on the ankles, let's actually take a seat on the bench and work on a little bit of our knees here. So you're just going to grab right behind the knee. You're going to pull your knee as close as you can towards the bench or towards your butt. Obviously, this is full knee flexion. And then you're going to extend. You're going to flex. You're going to turn your foot and you're going to extend. Okay, so you're rotated there. I should turn so that y'all can see me. I don't know why I'm trying to be lazy with my setup here. I can always move things. Okay, and then you're going to turn inwards and extend. So again, I'm just kind of holding my knee so that I can get that full flexion here. For some of you, you can, it just depends on kind of your setup. So you want full flexion and then full extension. Full flexion, turn your foot, extend. And what we're doing here is just kind of working our knee joint a little bit. You can see that rotation. By holding the knee, what you're doing is you're not making this a hip exercise, okay? We're making this a knee exercise. So we're flexing and extending in 3 different ways. Okay, so we're doing internal rotation, extension, and then just a little bit of external rotation. And I just like to do this for like 60 to 90 seconds. Again, it's not a hard exercise. It's just a nice way to get in touch with the knees Your knee should be able to see that rotation. Your knee should be able to rotate, flex, and extend. So we're just kind of making all those ligaments and muscles that kind of come through there strong. And just kind of building your relationship with your knee. So let's finish out there. Let's try the other side. Again, we're just lifting that knee up so that we can flex fully. I'm flexing at my foot too. So I'm going to extend straight ahead. I'm going to turn my foot. So I'm just kind of rotating internally and then externally. And I'm holding my knee so that my hip doesn't take everything. I want all the rotation to, all the movement to happen at the knee joint. So extend, flex, rotate the foot, extend, flex, rotate the foot, extend, flex. Just watching your knee all the time and kind of watching all the muscles go through it. Just kind of building that relationship with your knee, making your knees really strong and durable. And again, 60 to 90 seconds. Really great exercise for everyone, but particularly runners, trail runners. I would say even cyclists, breaststrokers. Let's do one more round. Again, make sure you're fully flexing and extending. The more space you can create in the joint, the better. You don't have to go fast. You could have been going slower than I was there. All right, and let's go to our next exercise. So we're going to work on the hips a little bit. This is more of kind of that strength and stability combo where the other two have been more, well, I think everything should be a nice blend of strength, stability, mobility, flexibility. But this one is definitely going to fall into the stability bucket. Some of you might not be able to do this without like another assistance right here. So if you need to grab another chair like so, what I want you to do is extend one leg and do a single leg stand up. Some of you might be able to do this without any assistance. If you have a TRX or a band at home, you might be able to hold onto that TRX or that band. But you could also just put a chair here and stand, okay? So there's really nothing too fancy about this setup. Try to make sure your foot's fully planted and think about shifting your weight from your heels almost into your toes as you're going from seated to standing. And try to keep this leg as straight as possible, okay? And brace through the core, which means you're like about to take a punch in your midsection. So a nice braced core. Let's do 5 on each side. You might have been practicing already, and that's fine. This shouldn't be that challenging. So we'll do 5, 4. I like to inhale down, exhale up. 3. That kind of helps with the posture and engagement. Good. And we'll do one more. Good. And we should end on the lower down. Sorry there. And if you need to move that assistance over, you know, you're welcome to. I wanted to make this a simple workout, but is anything simple? All right. Extend. Again, use the assistance if you need to. Brace to that midsection. Exhale as you stand. Weight from the heels towards the toes. Gripping into the floor with your toes. Again, barefoot is a great option. If you can be barefoot, that'll help kind of on this one. 2 more. 1 more. Nice job. All right. And let's work on our upper body a little bit. One of my favorites for spine mobility, spine rotation, which is just really something that's really important to do, whether you're an athlete or not. Just can help prevent a lot of pain and limit potential injuries. I feel a lot of injuries happen when we're rotating. And then we're going to use the bench for a shoulder strengthening exercise. So 2 more kind of in our warm-up injury prevention bucket, and then we'll get to some strength training. But I do want you to consider the things we're doing right now, joint-specific strength training. So they're really important. So if you're chomping at the bit to get going, calm down. Hand behind the head. You're going to reach back, touch the opposite elbow, the opposite knee, and then you're going to reach that elbow as far as you can up towards the ceiling. Now, I'm super stiff. My flexibility, my range of motion, all of that is really low right now. I'm coming off of a really big endurance event, and everything right now is at the very, very floor, which it should be. So you might do this better than I can, and that's okay. It's something that's important to know in your journey is that you should never be in one spot, or especially not up at the very top all the time. You shouldn't always be in your best, most flexible, most strongest, fastest, most endurance spot. It's this is simply unattainable. You'll probably get injured if you're always attaining that. So just want to point out that it's okay to be at the lowest level at times. Your fitness should ebb and flow, okay? So here we go for our thoracic spine rotations. We're going to do 8 per side today. Make sure you're on all fours. Again, stack those joints, knees over hips, shoulders over wrist, elbow touches knee, and then really reach up. That's the sticky spot right there. Inhale down, exhale, rotate through the spine, lift, lift, lift. It's okay if it feels like it's really ugly. I know mine really does, and that's okay. Two more. One more. Good. Other side. I'll face you on this one. Inhale and exhale. Great time to check in and see where that breath, where's that settling? You know, where are you carrying your fatigue, your stress, your tension? A lot of times that's in the chest, diaphragm, sometimes kind of in the pit of your stomach. Really just depends. Just take note of where your body's at, where your mind's at, where your emotions are at. Let's do one more because they all play a part. Good. And that can help you set the most realistic expectations of your training sessions today. Okay, we're going to face the bench. Okay. Now, I'm going to put one hand on the ground. If you have tight shoulders and you're like, I know I need to work on my shoulder flexibility, you can also start from the ground. So this would be level 1. This would be level 2. So if you're working on a shoulder injury, you can start on the ground. What we're going to do is press our fists into the ground or into the bench or chair, depending on if you're doing level 1 or level 2. I'll show you level 1 first. I'm going to press my pinky down like I'm trying to crush the ground, and then I'm going to lift up as high as I can. Straight on. This is what we want to do. We don't want to be way out here. This isn't a rotation exercise. This is a flexion and extension exercise. So we're working on shoulder extension here, okay? So you're going to press down and then lift up, okay? When you press down and lift up, I want you to brace through your midsection like someone's about to punch you in the stomach, okay? So I'll show level 2 now. If you're going to do level 1, go ahead and do level 1. We're going to crush down for 10 seconds. Here we go. This is the exercise now. Press down for 10, 9. You should be able to see those muscles flexing even as I do it right in the lat. 5, press, 4, press, 3, 2, 1. No rotating. Lift up as high as you can. Lift, 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 lift. Keep breathing. Lift. Press it down. We're going to do another round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace and lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Other side. Level 1, you're down here. Level 2, you're up here. Press down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift up. 10, extend, extend, extend. Lift, lift, lift. Don't rotate. Lift that fist straight up. 3, 2, 1. One more round. Press down. 10. Crush, 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 crush. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Without rotating, lift. Keep that core braced and breathe through it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Mobility is tiring. Okay, we're going to go back and forth between a feet elevated glute bridge and a chest fly or chest press. You can decide if you want to do the chest fly or the chest press depending on the weights you have and what you want to work. Chest fly is going to work your biceps and chest just in a different way than a chest press. Well, a chest press is much easier. So if you don't want to stress the chest muscles, go for the chest press, okay? So just have your weights nearby you because we're going to try to make this a quick transition. We're going to do 12 reps of each with pretty minimal rest in between because the lower body muscles are going to rest while the upper body muscles are working. That's the big point of the superset, okay? So go ahead and lift your feet up onto your bench, and you want to be in a position where your knees are over the hips, okay? So if you're way far back or way far forward, it'll just change the exercise a little bit. I also have my toes pointing straight up. And I'm going to do 12 of these, then 12 of these. Okay, here we go. Press up. 12, we're going to do 2 rounds of this. 11, 10. Drive those hip bones straight up for 9. Squeeze the glutes and core. 8, 7. This is training the back side of the body. 6, 5. Glutes and core. 4. A little bit of hamstrings and calves. 3, 2, and 1. Now, I'm just going to lay flat. Grab my weights. If you want it to be easier, chest press. You want it to be harder, soft elbows, chest fly. Okay? So this is the chest fly, and we're going to do 12. If you can't keep your elbows mostly straight, then you should do the chest press. This is going to make you a little bit more sore if you do that chest fly. It's a little bit more stressful. Everyone's doing 12 reps, press or fly. Let's do 5, 4. I like to give options because really it's your body, it's your workout. What do you want to do with it? How much you want to make of it? How do you want to feel? What do you want the effects to be? 1 more. You can tell I'm a coach because I really like things to be individualized. Okay, weights down. Be careful if those are heavy. Slide it back over. 1 more onto this superset. Now you know what to expect. You can do it a little better. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. Good, done with those. Okay, remember, chest press, 90 degrees, bend elbows. Chest fly, mostly straight arms, maybe a 5-degree bend in the elbow. Working the same muscles, but in a different way. Chest press, chest fly, your choice. 1, 2, legs are flat. 3, 4. Doing this from the floor also affects the exercise a little bit. If you did it on a bench, you could get just a little bit deeper on the chest press and the chest fly, which could affect just maybe your choice in a weight. And we'll do 3 more, 2 more. Go ahead and give me 1 more. Nice job. Carefully lower down. Great. Now let's work the muscles that are kind of opposite of those two. We're going to put one hand on our chair, bench, or couch. Okay? We're going to do a single arm row. Nice and strong. Works core, works back, works opposite of the chest. Okay? And then we're going to do a rear foot elevated squat. You can do this with weight in hands if you like. I'm going to invite you to try shoulder press with that as well, so we get another muscle group in there. Now we're going to be working one set at a time, so this set's going to take a little bit longer. So we're going to do a few less repetitions. What does that mean? You can maybe go a little heavier on the weight and work a little harder, okay? So we're going to do 8 per side on the rows and then 8 per side on the split lunges, and then I'll give you an option to add a press in, okay? Here we go. So we're going to do 2 rounds of this, 8 per side. So try to grab a heavy weight or increase your weight if you'd like. Now, take a football type stance. Okay, soft knees, feet shoulder width apart. Push your butt out towards the back wall and just kind of, if this is a lazy spine, this is an active spine or a stiff spine. Here we go. 8, and this should be heavy. 7, 6. Remember, I'm coming off something big, so I'm not going super heavy because I'm on the weaker side. That's okay. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And you want to make this movement big, like you're trying to start a old-fashioned, like an old-fashioned snowmobile or a pull start lawnmower. Okay? Again, get yourself set. Big pull. Working hard now for only 8 reps. That's 2, 3. Making that movement big. Feeling that rotation through the core. There's 5, 6. Breathe with it. 7, and 8. Nice job. Okay. Now, let me show you the different levels of the split stance. You could actually just do this on the ground if you're really trying to work on your balance from a lower level. You can put the back foot up. Foot can be flat or bent, don't care. But we do want to reach down nice and low. You can hold weights here, or if you want to be the most advanced, right leg is up, left leg can go, left arm goes into a shoulder press. Okay, now that's pretty advanced. You don't have to do that. Again, this is your workout. What do you want to get out of it? How hard do you want to work today? Okay, here we go. Down. 1. Remember, we're going to 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now when you set this one up, it's all that concept of stacking your joints. So you might need to set further away, closer to the bench, so that when you start, you're stacked up, and when you go down, you're stacked up, which means knee over ankle. Generally speaking, feet flat. Here's 3. This should feel pretty hard. Again, we're only going 2 sets of 8, so it's okay to work a little harder here. 2 more. 1 more. Sorry, I kind of counted that at a weird time, so here's my last one. Good job. All right, now you know what to expect. Adjust your weights if needed. 8 per side. Feet set, butt out, stiff spine. Pull for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. Last set of these. 3, 2, 1. Now you might also have a kettlebell laying around, and that's heavier. You could grab that if you want. Okay? Use your common sense there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. You don't have to use weight. You could do this on the ground if you'd like and just work your balance. You can do this body weight with the foot elevated. Again, deep range of motion is the goal though. So really try to work those quads. Lower down, press up. Quads and butt. If you're doing that shoulder press, obviously you're going to get the shoulders in. Inhale down, exhale up. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, adjust. You want your joints to line up when you're watching yourself do this exercise. Putting a mirror in front of you might be helpful, or to the side. Or just kind of looking down. What do you see? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Nice. All right. We're going to use our bench, chair, or step. Make sure it can support your weight. A quick set of tricep dips. Knees bent. Just trying to stimulate the back of the arms a little bit. Try to have nice posture and keep your back close to the bench. We're going to do 1 set of 10 of these. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, no problem, 2, and 1. I should have mentioned before this, but if you've got shoulder issues, especially in the front, better to do triceps extensions with the weight, and I can show that next time. Now, you can come to the floor, level 1, kneeling plank, level 2, full plank, level 3, feet elevated plank. 30 seconds. Take your pick, and we're going for 30. Breathing. Feet shoulder width apart. Squeeze the glutes. 20 seconds. I'll give you the 10-second countdown. Stay with me. 10, 9. Watch those hips start sagging or lifting up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, so if you're like, oh, Beck, I'm somebody that doesn't want to do dips because of my shoulders, take the weight, triceps extensions instead. Okay? Tricep dips can be a great exercise, but they're hard on the front part of the shoulder there, so just want you to be safe. Let's do 1 more round of that. Here we go. Dips for the triceps, back of the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That exercise is going to feel different for everybody. Here we go. Kneeling, full plank, or feet elevated. 30 seconds, and go. Feet shoulder width apart. Squeeze those butt cheeks together like you got a $100 bill. Squeeze between the cheeks. Spread the shoulder blades apart. All these are just things that you can think about because God knows blanks can be a little terrible. I'm with you on that. I understand. Breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! Nice job. Wonderful. All right. Get a little rotation work in. Grab one of your weights. Take a seat. Keep your feet on the floor. Lean back so you've got about a 90-degree angle going through the hips, okay? Take your weight. You're going to touch, incline chest press, okay? We're going to do 2 sets of 30 seconds. So you'll get to do this again. Touch the weight, press it. Now you've got a typical weight, you can hold it by the sides. Touch. The key thing is that you make contact. That's how I can get you to fully rotate. So the focus is on rotation. And we're just going to get a little bit of a chest press. There's a little something for the upper body. Okay, here we go for 30 seconds and begin. Touch, incline press. Touch doesn't matter which way you rotate first. Incline press. Reach. And I like to keep the feet on the ground. That way I can really focus on maximizing that torso rotation. Keeping those shoulders back as you go to reach. Now if you're feeling pain in the lower back as you go to reach, I want you to bring yourself up a little bit and only do the rotations. Take the chest press out if you need to. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now it's just important that we always get rotational and lateral type situations in because, again, like I said at the beginning, that's how we prevent injuries. I'm just giving you a 20-second break, and we're going to do that one more time, okay? Here we go. Plant the feet. Lean it back. 3, 2, 1. Let's get this last set out of the way. Didn't want to sandwich it with anything because I'm trying to give you the most bang for your buck here, getting in as much as we can. Wonderful. Turn. Working those rotational muscles. Good for the spine. Good for the obliques. Also getting a little bit of a chest press movement there for the arms. A little bit more arm work in. Always good when we can stack arms and core in one movement. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. And now, just for a little fun ending, okay, I want you to put one leg up onto your chair or bench, and I want you to turn your foot so it's flat, okay? Now, what I want you to do from here is, and if you need a little chair, you can have it here. So you've got your foot up onto maybe it's just another chair or the couch, okay? What I want you to do is start to lean forward and go down as far as you can. Maybe you just need to hold on to something here. So we stretch the adductor, the hamstring, and the lower back. So first we're going to stretch, flexibility. The goal is to hold the stretch for around 30 seconds. You can hold it for more if you need to. Then I want you to come up, hold onto the chair if you feel like you're going to lean. If you lean, you take a lot of the exercise out. And now what I want you to do is lift your leg off that bench 5 times. On the 5th one, we're going to hold it. I'm mean here, I know. You could stack your hands here if you want to, but again, if you feel yourself leaning, it's better just to hold on to something. 2, you're going to feel it right here. 3, hips. 4, here's the mean part. 5, I'm cramping too, I know. It's a 10-second hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Other side. I'll just do this way so I don't have to show you my butt. We're ending on this too, so here we go. You can reach down, hold on to something if you need to. Stretching the adductor, stretching the hamstring, stretching the lower back, 30-second hold. Then we'll do our 5 lifts and the final hold. Slow that breathing down here. This all falls to that flexibility and mobility bucket, as well as into the lateral kind of movement, lateral plane. Slowly bring yourself up. Again, brace. I need to hold on to something, so this one, so that I don't cheat. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's the mean one. Up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo! Awesome. All right. That's it for today, guys. Nice little workout, little dumbbells, little bench or chair, whatever we used here, total body, a little mobility, flexibility, core, all that good stuff. Hope it checked all your boxes for today. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you again next time. Hopefully I'm getting one of these out a week this time of year. We will see. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe because that's how this channel can grow. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much and have a great day.